welcome back to another video. Today it's going to be a very quick, unedited video about you. And by you I mean making sure you put yourself and your health in front of everything else. I mentioned in my video that went out on YouTube, the one that says I found the secret to going viral, which has maybe 15 views. So much for going viral, but playing with the thumbnails and the titles, I'll get there eventually, but I'm not expecting anything just yet. So I mentioned about the Crohn's and the colitis, and I think there was something about the procedure that I had booked in for today. So this morning at around 6 o'clock I started my final prep and last 4-hour fast before I went to the hospital to have a colonoscopy. What I didn't say clearly in the last video was they thought that I had bowel cancer. Thank God, fortunately, after having stuck a GoPro up my backside, luckily I was sedated, but the outcome is they didn't find anything that they felt was of any concern. There was some inflammation, but that really goes hand in hand with the diagnosis of Crohn's. So they've taken some samples, a biopsy, and I'm to get results, I believe, in the next few weeks. But for now, I can breathe. I feel like there's a weight off my shoulders, and I've been reminded again that God is great. The last 2 or 3 weeks, the people who know me, who are around me, know that I'm always very much high off energy. However, when I'm on my own or I'm in my thoughts, I have been very scared leading up to today, which is now, again, thank God, gone as well as it could have, other than the fact that I had a grown man stick a long camera in my backside whilst being sedated. So I'll need to check again later on to see if there's anything else that's been done to me. Hopefully not. But yeah, it goes back to say you have to look after yourself. Like, it's hit me really hard now, even though I'm very happy with the outcome, that you, your friends, your family members, whoever, when you're at an age where you have to provide for others, the best thing you can do is put yourself first and make sure that you get yourself checked inside, outside, whatever it takes. None of this, I'll put it off. It doesn't work. But the sad thing is, whilst I was in the waiting room, this guy came in, 27 years old. He has a history of throat cancer, lung cancer. His family do. Family history of throat cancer, lung cancer, and bowel cancer. And he's sitting there stressing and worrying, and I just said to him, look, whatever's happened has happened. You're here now. Be grateful that we have a chance to come and get checked and get diagnosed and even get treated should anything, God forbid, go wrong. So you have no excuses. You literally have no excuses. Yes, there's certain things and arguments that we can have about this country, this and the other. But the reality is we're very, very fortunate to be in an environment and in a society that has all of this to our disposal. One last thing I was going to say before I end this video, because I did say it was going to be short. I have no interest in editing a video like this sitting in the garden. Off the back of maybe the 3 or 4 reels that I've put out and the one full-length video, one of my very old friends, very close friends, called me today unexpectedly. I saw the name on my phone. I was in the middle of something, so I didn't ignore it intentionally, but I just wasn't able to answer it at that time. I was getting ready to go to the hospital. When I had a moment, I then remembered that I had a missed call, called him, and we had a beautiful conversation about spirituality. And this is someone that is very, very close to me. And when I say very close, I've met this guy a handful of times, but it's the type of friend that you have and you meet that you gravitate towards, where I could see him in 5 years' time again. I even said this to him. I said I would still embrace him with that same warmth, that same love, because I think once you come across certain type of characters in life, you can your soul senses good and bad. Long story short, he just called to say, look, we're all from the same generation. No one really calls one another to check up, but they should do. And I've watched a few of your clips and it's sat really well with me. He's also a father, a very good father. Just like me, we have our pros and cons, we have our ups and downs, but we both hold ourselves accountable. And one of the things he said is, he said, look, watching you go through, not struggles, but the constant back and forth relationship that I have with food, with the gym, posting my son out as much as I can. He says that it's very clear to see that your intentions are good, and it's refreshing as someone who's on a similar journey to see that, oh, you know what? I'm not the only one out here thinking this deep or trying to better myself. And it just confirmed that the idea behind this channel is to build a community, just to say that you can do what you want, you can have the same people around you who make you feel good. But more importantly, it's very important to help one another. And if I can put out videos or just speak to my people who are in front of me at the time, and I can make them feel a certain type of way in a positive way, then my job is done. That's it, that's all I want to do. Everyone's like, YouTube this, YouTube that. I think with anything in life, if you go into it with a view to make money, then it will only last short term. If your intentions are clean and you grow organically, sure, you know, I could see myself earning a living off this. But the truth is, knowing how I make other people feel, or maybe pushing them towards something that they feel that they need to do, is much more rewarding. I saw a clip from James Smith, who is that fitness guy online, who's also kind of a comedian, rugby player. He falls into that category. And he was, on his Instagram, he was talking about the process that he's gone through from a PT to then starting a business, writing a book, and then getting to where he is now. And at the end of it, he said, fuck you money isn't about how many zeros are in your account. It's about a feeling. And that's the type of fuck you money I want. The feeling to know that I can do what I want when I want, go where I want. Not competing with anyone else, because you'll forever be unhappy. There's always someone out there that has more than you, that can do better than you. Stay in your lane. Hard work beats talent. And I'm just trying to create a life where I can help people and be comfortable with the freedoms that I've dreamed about, so I can enjoy whatever time I have here with my son, with my friends, with my family, rather than stressing. If I know that I can commit and I can do something like this full time in the gym, or have these little deep moments and talk on the camera like a fool in the garden, I'll embrace it and I will fully commit. So yeah, so I said it was going to be a short one. I lied. If you're at the end of this video, thank you. But that's it. Nothing else to say. The point being is, just to summarize, one, thank God that any concerns that I had, all the anxiety that I was faced with over the last 2 weeks has disappeared. I've been reassured again that he's on my side, and number two, from having that very nice phone call from an old friend, just gave me such a boost of confidence to know that actually, you know what, this is the path you should go down. I didn't even think I had any impact, but if someone like that can reach out to me that I haven't spoken to in ages and can comfortably say, bro, you know what, keep doing you, it's beautiful to see and it's helped me, job done. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm still a little bit dazed from the sedation. That's why I have to stay home. Can't drive, can't go anywhere. I'm just gonna chill. And that's it. Take care. God bless.